The Olympics, the biggest sporting event on Earth. The achievement of any Olympic gold medal could undoubtedly be the crowning event of any sportsman's career. But as with anything, the Olympics had to start somewhere. What we know as the modern-day Olympics started in ancient Greece, dating all the way back to 776 BC. The ancient Olympics were held every 4 years in honor of the Greek god Zeus, and were a central part of Greek culture for over 1,000 years.
The Olympics were much more than a sporting event. They were a celebration of the human spirit and a way for the Greek city-states to come together in peace. The ancient Olympics were only open to men, and only Greek citizens were allowed to compete. Women and non-Greek slaves were not allowed to participate, and they were not even allowed to attend the games as spectators. Unfortunately, this custom carried on for hundreds of years.
The ancient Olympics were very different from what we have today. There were no Winter Olympics, and there were no gold medals or prize money. The only prize was an olive wreath, which was considered a great honor. Also, in addition to athletic events, there were religious ceremonies, parades, and other events that were held as part of the Olympic Games.
The ancient Olympics had many less events than we have today. One of the most common ancient events was what we now know as track. This included a variety of foot races of different lengths, including the famous race that was run from the town of Marathon to Athens, now what we now know as the Olympic Marathon. They had the long jump, where athletes would run and then jump into a pit of dirt, seeing who could travel the farthest. The discus throw included athletes would pick up and then throw a large, heavy stone disc as far as they could. Similarly to the discus, the ancient Olympics featured the javelin throw, where athletes would throw a spear-like object as far as they could manage. In wrestling, athletes would grapple with one another in an attempt to throw their opponent to the ground. There was also boxing, where athletes would fight one another with their fists. One event popular in ancient Greece that is no longer played is the pankratron, a combination of boxing and wrestling, where almost everything was allowed, including kicks, strikes, and holds. The ancient Olympics also featured some equestrian events, including horse races and four-horse chariot races, which often ended in bloody crashes. Overall, the Olympics have certainly evolved to now become what we know, our beloved sporting event, what it is today. Oh, and one more thing. They often competed naked in the ancient Olympics.
What? Oh, that guy used to smile.
Cut. Nice.
W Ridge.
Perfect.
Cut. I feel
like you should take a word out.
I just got thing.
I'm sorry, women were, and not Greek slaves.
Let me say, oh,
Yeah.
let's go.
Does it take? And action. That was great.
One take.
I know.